the 60 MLAs, they are responsible for indecisive. They are unable to decide anything, both for the political, the implementation of the political solution as well as Frontier Nagaland demand. We have appealed to ENPO to reconsider their demand for Frontier Nagaland state because we are too small to be divided. And Article 371A belongs to everyone if we are together under Nagaland state. And I don't think Frontier Nagaland will be entitled to have Article 371A. This will lower the status of Nagas. The sovereign powers given to us, I think, should be appreciated. We appeal to Government of India not to think of dividing Nagaland. Justice, equality should be delivered to ENPO. 20 MLAs from the north, from the ENPO, and also the senior leaders from the ENPO are equally responsible for the failures. I think the 60 MLAs, they are responsible for indecisive. They are unable to decide anything, both for the political, the implementation of the political solution as well as Frontier Nagaland demand. As far as the Congress 10 is concerned, you are aware, we have appealed to ENPO to reconsider their demand for Frontier Nagaland state because we are too small to be divided. Secondly, we bought our state with blood, sweat, and we suffered together, strived together for the last 93 years now. So we don't want to see that there is a fraction because our way of life are same, our culture, custom, our social practices are similar and same almost. And Article 371A belongs to everyone if we are together under Nagaland state. But if we are divided, Article 371A cannot be divided. Maybe left to only Nagaland part. And I don't think Frontier Nagaland will be entitled to have Article 371A. And we become another ordinary state in the nation. This will lower the status of Nagas. The protection, the sovereign protection we have under Article 371 is very expensive, and I think it gives us a lot of strength and power. To stand on our own feet. The sovereign powers given to us, I think, should be appreciated. And this is a hard-earned act which has given us protection. And then it is for the new generation, also siblings. This is important. Therefore, we want that ENPO to reconsider. And also we appeal to Government of India not to think of dividing Nagaland, but address the grievances of the ENPO area. Justice, equality should be delivered to ENPO so that they can also stand up together with the rest of the nation and the rest of the state. Perhaps Nagaland 40 MLAs are also responsible largely, but it doesn't leave 20 MLAs of ENPO area free. They are also responsible. From the beginning, they decided to participate in the statehood. They rejected the regional council. And it was in the first cabinet, I think Chingwan Konyak participated, 1972. And he's still in the ruling. His party is ruling. He is the president of the ruling party. Another senior leader, Mr. Noke, I think he is one of the senior most legislator in the state assembly. If these two senior leaders who are leading the state are not responsible and they blame only the other part, I think it is wrong. 20 MLAs from the north, from the ENPO, and also the senior leaders from the ENPO are equally responsible for the failures in the ENPO area. Of course, 20 years of Mr. Rio's rule have created more disparity because every payment is made at Kohima. The entire budget is spent at Kohima. It doesn't percolate down to the districts. It doesn't percolate down to the departments anymore. Therefore, the grievances of ENPO are genuine. I also want to tell you that as far as the job reservation is concerned, it has been badly twisted. Backdoor appointment in the police department is said to be more than 5,000. In almost all the departments, backdoor appointment is at large. Job reservations are not delivered to the backward people. If a department is advertising in 10 times, 2 posts, 20 posts, there is no job reservation. Because if you advertise only 2 posts, there is no 33%. And if they advertise 10 times, then it becomes 20. If they advertise more, the percentage goes on and the job reservation doesn't come to the backward area people. That is why Congress said that job reservation should be awarded on the basis of annual vacancy that occurs through retirement or creation of posts. In a year, the total vacancy should be summed up and 33% should be given to the backward people. This is what we have been saying. Backward areas, high schools, class 11, 12, high secondary, they have hardly 7, 8 teachers. Some schools have 1 teacher. Some schools have hardly 3, 4 teachers, even middle schools. And there are no science teachers and mathematics teachers in many of the schools in the ENPO area. These are the issues. And also health issues. They can't reach Dimapur, Dibrugarh, Tinsukia. The communication is so bad. Many people die on the spot. We have chopper service, but hardly any 1 or 2% of percentage of sick people may have been lived at. If you go to any of the hospitals, be it Tionsan, be it Mon, be it any other district headquarters, what the first thing what you will get, you will notify is that the doctors, others are posted there, but they don't have equipment. They don't have even a simple thing to test blood. They can't diagnose anything. There is no X-ray. Even simple broken, fractured bones cannot be seen. This is the status of the ENPO area, not only ENPO area, many areas. Except in Kohima, Dimapur, Mokokchung, I think, rest of the state, we are suffering. And patients are left to die. Government has no worry. You are transplanting your kidney. Government has no concern. Only for the government employees they are concerned. They are not concerned for you, for me. This is the status of the Nagas. And I think it has impacted more ENPO. We feel sorry for them. We also feel sorry for the larger people in the state. Therefore, the grievances and discrepancies should be addressed by the state government in a proper manner. But we would like to appeal to Government of India not to think of dividing Nagaland. They wanted to weaken the Nagaland, finish Nagaland. We demanded that all the contiguous areas of Naga inhabited should be integrated under one administrative umbrella of Nagaland state. But today they said interstate boundaries shall not be changed under framework agreement. And today they are going to divide Nagaland into two. And our chief minister has said, okay, you go ahead. The power doesn't lie with me. Power rests with the Government of India. It started only in 2010. He took over the government in 2003. He cannot blame anybody. The ANGs, the village council chairmen, the GBs, they signed to demand Frontier Nagaland state in 2010. He did not say, don't do it. He rather paid their travel expenses of 3 lakh to go and submit their demand for Frontier Nagaland state. And only on the 3rd of this month, his cabinet realized and appealed to ENPO to reconsider the demand of Frontier Nagaland state and be a part of Nagaland state. Well, although led, I congratulate them. But they are responsible if anything happens. And it is not in their heart. After pressure from various corners, civil societies, Congress, Cabinet has only considered, realized. This is not the wish and the will of the people of Nagaland. I understand even the ENPO senior leaders, political workers, bureaucrats, they are not for Frontier Nagaland. They wanted to be united. They wanted to be with Nagaland. But because of the state attitude, state wanted them to go to the Government of India and ask for Frontier Nagaland state. It is because of the attitude of the state government that demand for Frontier Nagaland state has started, and it is becoming very difficult to control. But then we appeal to the people of ENPO to sincerely think and deeply consider our feelings, the feeling of the entire Nagaland people. I believe if we are to go to a plebiscite, 99% still shall be voting for Nagaland state. I still believe that. Therefore, I think if Rio is not acceptable to ENPO because of his attitude, they should not neglect the thinking, the inner heart of Nagas of other society who wanted to live together with them. Thank you. You can, if you have any queries.
Nagaland TV, Sop Manulaga Awas. Watch us live on GeoTV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapu viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.